Hello, Internet friends. This is Siren Lush of Siren Song Tarot, and today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading. It's going to be a energy update between you and your person. We're going to find out the situation and then take a look at their thoughts and their feelings and their intentions for you. Just gonna stick that in my makeshift incense burner. I don't have an incense burner or holder right now, so I put a hole in that coaster. Well, it's not really a coaster either. It's one of those vinyl samples from Home Depot. I like to repurpose things. Okay, so back on track. We are going to have piles 1, 2, 3, and 4 for you to choose from. Now I want you to take a moment and take a few deep breaths, focus on your person, and use your intuition to pick a card. I'm going to be offering a 60-second meditation to help you get relaxed and in the zone. At 30 seconds, I will add some crystals to these piles for those of you who like to choose crystals. Okay, let's begin. Alright, I hope that you have picked your pile by this time. If you haven't, please pause the video if you need some more time to decide. For the crystals, we have amethyst, we have this glass bubbly thing, lapis lazuli, and blue tiger's eye for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's start off with pile 1. Stick that over there so you can see it. Okay, so pile 1. To assess what kind of situation you and your person are in, I will be using the Morgan Greer Tarot. I did just edge this little deck, and I love the pink, I gotta say, but it is rubbing off on my hands severely, which is a little disappointing. And then for your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions, we're going to use the lovely Golden Universo Tarot. Okay, so, situation. What is the situation between group 1 and their person? Now, group 1, as you are listening to this, I want you to empty your mind and try to come to a state of objectivity. Don't hold on to what you want the outcome to be. Some of this may resonate with you, some of it may not. It is a general reading. Keep an open mind. Even if everything isn't exact, you still may hear something that is valuable to you. Ooh, okay. Lots of things going on with group 1's person. Okay, we've got the 7 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, and also the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. So it seems like, well, from the Sun, it seems like there's a lot of happiness, a lot of warmth there. The Ace of Pentacles, I'm seeing that there's something new materially, something of value. Perhaps you have decided to move in together, or become more committed, but it seems like one of you may be kind of defensive about what's going on over here with the happiness, and the other one of you seems like you're waiting on a decision. You're waiting for this person to get out of this state of kind of fending you off and just making a decision to move forward, a firm one. Not like you have to lead them on and drag them by the ear to have a proper adult relationship. Okay, I do want to see, clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. What is this new thing? Ace of... Oop. Okay, Four of Pentacles in reverse. So that would be letting go of something. Okay, yeah. So I do think this is about moving. This is about giving up a situation that you're very comfortable in. So whichever one of you is getting defensive about this move is the person who has had to give up their comfort, so that the other person will be comfortable together, because that is what they want. They've had this plan, they've had this desire, and this person is feeling a little off kilter. And I have a feeling that this person might be them, since you are the one here watching this. Pick a card reading and not them, because you want to know what's going on. You're over here with the grand plans, and you just want to keep this sun energy, this happy warmth going. Okay, so now the meaty juicy bit. What is going on with your person? What are their thoughts, feelings, and intentions? And it doesn't even have to be a situation with moving in. It could be a commitment. Like, you know, there are some people that are super against labels, and one person wants a commitment and the other person's like, no, you can't call me your boyfriend or your girlfriend. I don't like to be labeled. And they have one of those South Park goth kid moments, like, I will not be a conformist. And I think that's totally possible here. Like, they're just being a little silly. Alright, so what are your person's thoughts about you and the situation? Okay, not going to take reversals for this bottom row. Am I deck upside down? I'm a deck upside down. Okay. So in their thoughts, we've got the Emperor. So they seem to be pretty firm on whatever this decision is. So if it has to do with being in a committed relationship, they might kind of be opposing it and asserting their authority over, no, this is not something that I want to do. Or they're asserting their thinking about how they can convince you or tell you that they don't want to move in or get in this. But we do have the Emperor clarified with the Two of Cups. So they do care. My lighting's bad. They do care genuinely about you. They want it to work. They want to come to some kind of a compromise over this. If it's creating, you know, any kind of grief in your relationship, a divide, which it seems to be a little bit. This isn't one of those earth-shattering huge deals. Okay, what are their feelings for you? What are their feelings for you, group 1? Whoa! I have a lot of feelings. I only want 1 feelings, please. I don't need to see all the feelings. What? Oh, okay. Ah, it's the 9 of Cups. They're pretty happy and satisfied with you. They like how things are going now. Like, look at him. He just... Let me set these guys down. Okay, look at him. Look at that face. He just looks so happy and satisfied, sitting on his bench with all of his little cups, and they're full of all of his little knickknacks, his emotional little, memories and happinesses and these things that he just loves and that satisfy him. Okay, alright, so maybe they're gonna get over this defensiveness that they have. Alright, for intentions, we've got the King of Wands. King of Wands as an intention. Well, I think he's going to want to talk. He's going to want to do something about this, because the King of Wands is not a guy that likes to sit around. I mean, he will sit around because he's the king. He's in charge. But I think he wants to come to a solution with you. Maybe he wants you to come with a solution to him. Maybe he just needs to sit there and have a good think on what's going on. Okay, clarify King of Wands, please. Please clarify King of Wands. Alright, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, so he is actually not going to do anything about this. He is going to hold on to all of his stuff. And I keep saying he. This could be a she. I'm saying he because he. But it could totally apply to a woman. So your person is just going to kind of hold on to all of their stuff. Whether it is material things that they are bringing with them, or it's emotional things, or it's points for why they don't want to do this thing, and they're just going to kind of sit and wait until you present it to them. You pay tribute to this King of Wands, and he hears your plea. So we have any advice for group 1? Any advice for group 1? Woo! Alright, 7 of coins. Have some patience. You have already planted your seeds with this person, and now you just need to wait for them to germinate and mature. And things should work out. Don't push him. Just them. Don't push them. Just be patient, be loving, be kind, like a gardener with your beautiful flowers. You can't make them grow faster. And if you try to prune them too early, you'll end up harming the plant. You just gotta put your water on, do your fertilizer, talk to them a little so they know that you love them, and then when they're ready, they'll come into bloom beautifully. Alright, group 1, this was your reading. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and give me a comment down below if this resonated for you. Oh, excuse me. And I will see you next time, hopefully. Bye! Alright, for those of you who picked group 2 with the little glass bubbly thing, welcome. Hello. Whoops. if you've been watching this through, I'm sure you'll notice a dramatic change in the light. I had to turn on some lights in my room. I hate the overhead light because it's so harsh and bleh, and I don't have one of those fancy, fancy ring lights or anything. So hopefully you can still see with this lower reddish light. I mean, it's all different colors for me, but it's really only picking up the red on camera. Anyway, group 2. What are we doing today, group 2? Today, we are going to take a look at the situation between you and your person. We are going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot, which I have edged in this beautiful red. And I'm slightly disappointed because it keeps rubbing off on my hands. So it's pretty while it lasts, right? And then we are going to be taking a look at their thoughts, feelings, and intentions about you and the situation using the Tarot Mucha. Is it Mucha or Mucha? I haven't actually heard anybody pronounce it out loud, so I'm not exactly sure. M-U-C-H-A. I'm going to say Mucha, because I think that's right. Alright, group 2. What is the situation between you and your person? What's going on? What is going on between you and your person? Now, group 2, as you're watching this, I want you to clear your mind and let go of any outcomes that you have or you want to see. This is a general reading, so everything may not resonate with you. It probably won't, but hopefully there is something in this message that can provide some value to you. Alright, so your situation. We have the Page of Rods and the Eight of Rods. Okay, what's going on here? So we have we have a little bit of danger here, group 2. We have some fast action, and then we have the Page of Rods, who is a person who likes danger. He's like Simba. Ha 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 ha. I laugh in the face of danger, he says, right before he gets himself in trouble. And, okay. Alright, let's get some more information. Whoa! These are just flying out for you, group 2. What's going on here? Got something you want to say? Does your person have something that you want to say? Alright, we have the Justice here. Okay, so there seems to be an imbalance between this, or a need for balance. Either an imbalance or a need for balance between all of this fast action and this passionate, fun, carefree kind of attitude. Clarify the Justice. Can we get a little bit more clarity on the Justice, please? The Ace of Cups. Okay, so we need some emotional balance here. So things may be getting a little too hot and heavy between you two. Somebody may be getting a little bit nervous, group 2, and they're trying to balance out their feelings. They've got all of this energy coming at them, and it's a little too intense, and they're like, whoa, hold on, I gotta process this. I need you to take it a little bit slower. Like, I feel all of these things, but you have the Justice there. So it's kind of like temperance and that old adage, nothing too much. Enjoy it, but not to enjoy it up until the point of excess. Okay, so this is our situation here. Now, group 2. What's your person thinking about this? reacting to this. Maybe you're coming a little hot and heavy on them. They've got the feels, but this might be a little bit too much passion. They're not quite sure what to do with themselves. They might be a little bit more of a reserved, conservative person. I don't mean conservative as in political. I just mean cautious. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle here with the Mucha. Alright. What is Group 2's person's thoughts? My goodness. Okay. What are their thoughts? Oh, okay. So we've got the Nine of Wands, Nine of Rods. Ooh, there we go. Now it's focused. All right. So Nine of Wands. So your person is a little bit defensive. They're kind of on guard duty. They have their guard up. They have this fence line that's built about their expectations, and they're just kind of standing there. They're watching it. They're looking to see if you are going to try to slip through their fence line or not. They are waiting and observing. Let's get a little more clarity on that, Group 2. Why are they so defensive? Ooh, okay. So we've got the Six of Wands, Six of Rods. So maybe they're getting way more attention than they're used to, and that's just making them feel kind of uncomfortable. You are talking to them, you're complimenting them, you are boosting their ego, and they're just not quite sure what to do with that. They might be the type of person that isn't used to being noticed and raised up onto a pedestal of sorts. And I'm not necessarily saying that you're idealizing this person, but it seems like something that they might not be comfortable with. Either that, or this person is idealizing you, and they're putting you up on a pedestal. They want to raise you up onto this horse and put their laurel on their rod and stick it way up in the air for everybody to see. This person is mine, this person loves me, we have the greatest things, but they know that this may not be the best idea, and so their thoughts are a little bit defensive. A little bit guarded, even. Put this over here. Okay. That, can we see that? Okay. Okay, Group 2. What are your person's feelings towards you? They want you. They totally want you. You got the Ace of Wands. Excuse me. We got the Ace of Rods. I keep saying rods because rods is up here. This is supposed to be wands in this deck, but I mean it is. This is like when I see this card in this deck, it's like somebody is coming out of thin air and saying, you know, please take me. I want your everything. Strip off my clothes, make me naked, take me now. I want to start something new. Let's okay. I'm gonna pull a clarifier for this one too. I want to make sure this is I'm reading this correctly, and you know, they want to do this with you. Maybe they want to offer you a good time, Group 2. Maybe since this seems to be so passionate, maybe you're the justice and you're the one that's pulling back a little, and you're like, I don't know what to do with this person. It's very sexual energy, Group 2. Very sexual. All right, please clarify. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Okay. So this is interesting. So we have the Ace of Wands clarified by death. I'm sorry. This is just a funny juxtaposition in energy. So something has ended for them. Maybe a former relationship is over, and that's why they have so much gusto for you now. It doesn't seem to be that something is over between you two, but something in their life has ended. So now they can come out with all of this passion and creative and sexual energy to throw towards you. Alright, so what are their intentions? What is Group 2's person's intentions? What are their intentions? Man, I was shuffling so good before. Ah. Okay, got 2. So we have the Tower. They want something to change, or they're going to make a change. Change. Can we see that? Come on, focus. There we go. All right, so we have a sudden change happening here. So maybe they're thinking about toning this down, or being a little bit more bold, and what came out with it is the Star. So they have hope that this could work out, and they want to shine a light. They want to be this beautiful thing in the sky that you can look up and just feel a sense of wonder and awe. It kind of looks like they want to change your mind because they think that you're too reserved and that you might not even like them. And they just want to reach out and give you that little hope to hold on to, that maybe they can bring you around and get their way. Okay. All right, Group 2. Thank you for watching. Oh my goodness, the deck just fell. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if this resonated with you, or even if it didn't, please leave me a comment down below and tell me the tale. Tell me the story. I would like to know. So, thank you again, and I will see you next time, I hope. Bye! Hello, Group 3. For Group 3, see? You're right there. For those of you who chose the lapis lazuli stone, this lovely blue stone, this is going to be a reading. So what we are going to do is we are going to take a look at your situation with your person using the Morgan Greer, which I have edged in this lovely pink shade. I know it's kind of difficult to see right now because of the red light, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. Unfortunately, it's starting to rub off on my hands. So it's one of those things that's kind of like, you know, the Zen monks that they go onto the beach and they make these beautiful drawings, carvings in the sand. And when the tide comes in, all that hard work gets washed away. Just gotta enjoy it while it lasts, in the moment. Am I right? Alright, Group 3. What is going on with you and your person? Let's take a look. What is the situation, oh goodness, between you and your person? Oh, we got some love going on here, or at least some feelings, some new feelings between the two of you. Ace of Cups. Now I see this as a love card, and not like true love, but puppy love at least. Alright, so let's get some clarification. What else is going on between the two of you? Please clarify the Ace of Cups. What's going on with these feelings? Ooh, almost came out. There. You. The Hermit. Somebody is either lonely or has been alone for a while, focusing on themselves, working on their spirituality, and now you're coming out to have these feelings. Okay, what else is going on? I'll take another clarifier for Ace of Cups, because I feel like that's going to end up being a central card. Got the Five of Swords. Somebody needs to have the last word. Somebody's got to win. Okay. Wheel of Fortune and Nine of Swords. Okay. So, group 3. I feel like one of you has been in this state of anxiety, of feeling like you're tied up, there's nothing you can do, you're just completely overburdened with your thoughts, you're overthinking everything, these scenarios keep playing, these bad scenarios keep playing over and over and over in your head of the worst thing that could possibly happen, and it's just binding you up, feeling like your hands are tied, you can't do anything about it. And then the Wheel of Fortune, the handle of fate stepped in and said, step right up, take a spin, see where you land. Now, stepping up onto the wheel means that you could be this happy couple that's on top, sharing a toast, enjoying the ride, or you could be this poor sucker that's falling off. And you never know what's going to happen with the Wheel of Fortune, because life is constantly changing. And this is an allegory for the changeability of life. But because of this thing that happened, this turn of the wheel, you met this person. Maybe it was somebody that you didn't like at first, or maybe they didn't like at first. You guys got into an argument or a disagreement of some kind. But it was one of those things that sparked some feelings in both of you. You know how you've seen those movies or those stories where there are two people that really don't like each other. They kind of hate each other, but they have to spend time together doing something, usually working on a project or going on a quest or something. And the more time that they end up spending with each other, the more they learn that, oh, I do really kind of like this person, but my pride's getting in the way because it was somebody that I didn't like in the first place, and now I don't know how to admit to them that I actually do really care for them. I feel like it's one of those kinds of situations. Okay, so, well, I want a clarifier on the Hermit. Please clarify the Hermit. I want to figure out who the Hermit is. I'm not sure if the Hermit is you or if it's them. Please clarify the Hermit. Goodness. Please clarify the Hermit. Okay, so Five of Cups. I think the Hermit is. I mean, it could be either one of you. This is a general reading, so the situations could be reversed. But I think that the Hermit is them. So they're this kind of sagely person who doesn't mind being alone, going off, doing their own thing, and they've had some disappointments. Maybe they have a difficult time opening up and making friends, and maybe they reached out to you and you kind of rejected them, or you tried to show your power off to them and they were disappointed. But these things have sparked, and these things and this have sparked this. between the two of you. Okay, so let's move on to your person's thoughts and their feelings and their intentions. So I am going to take a look at that with the Ethereal Visions Tarot. It's very pretty, it's gilded. It's got these lovely, lovely watercolor illustrations. It's very soft, very feminine. It also has some of the darkest cards that I've seen in most standard tarot decks. They're probably shockingly dark. Just because the rest of this deck is so light and ethereal, and I mean, it's the Ethereal Visions, right? But it's just so light and pretty and delicate. Okay, what are your person's thoughts? Group 3. Woo! Okay, the person has some thoughts. Your person's got some fast thinking. Your person has the Knight of Swords going on here. So your person's thinking about things, and they're thinking about doing things from those things that they're thinking. Because the Knight of Swords is a fast mover. But this person is also a planner. You have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is standing out over your kingdom, taking a look, having a think about where you want to go and what you want to do next. So while they may have all of these thoughts flying around in their head, they are not speaking them because they want to decide on the best course of action when it comes to you, Group 3. Okay, I'm going to take one more card for what are their feelings about you. Since these things describe their thoughts, what are their thoughts about you? Shuffle because they're so big. What are their thoughts about you? Oh, the Emperor. Maybe they see you as kind of an authority figure. They think that you are large and in charge of this situation. Maybe they want to be a little bit rebellious towards you, but they're thinking better of it. Group 3. All right. What are their feelings towards you? What is a great person? Oh, okay. They have lots of thoughts and they have lots of feelings. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover. He's dependable, he's reliable. He's also kind of an ass, because he is domineering and he will go after things slowly in his own time, but if you want something to happen, you better come up and give it to him. So this person may be feeling a little bit cautious, a little bit closed off, a little bit guarded. Oh, we also have the High Priestess and their feelings. Got some secrets here. Maybe this person doesn't want to share their feelings. Maybe they don't want us to know what they are feeling. So they're sending the Priestess out to throw up a block and say, hey, don't read my tarot. Don't spy on me, Group 3. Oh, but we also have the Lovers. So there is some interest there. There is some care. There's a choice that they need to make. Is that choice going to be you? We're not sure. We have caution, and we have secrets, and we have choices. They definitely like you, though. They're considering it. All right, Group 3. What is your person's intentions towards you? What are their intentions? So hard to shuffle. What is Group 3's person's intentions? Ooh. Also have the Tower, Group 3. Group 2 had the Tower 2 in intentions. So, something's going to change. Maybe they're going to say something. Maybe they're going to do something. Maybe they are working on these feelings down here so that something can change. Would you just autofocus, please? This is such a cool card. Look. See the reflection in the gold. Alright. I'm sorry. That's a little distracting. Alright. Please clarify the Tower. Please clarify the Tower in Group 3's person's intentions. Oop. Oh, maybe they're afraid. Maybe they're afraid of change and they don't want to have that Tower moment, that shock. Because the Tower is not always one of these super terrible, horrible, bad, my life is ruined kind of cards. Sometimes it can just be like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen. And we have the Nine of Wands, so they've got their defenses up for this. So maybe they're expecting a kind of Tower moment, and so they're kind of gathering themselves, staying alert. Maybe they think you're going to attack them again. I mean, if this was you, and you were the one that won an argument, and they're over here feeling like the Five of Cups, like disappointed, kind of upset, you know, but they kind of like you. Got the Emperor over here, you're kind of an authority figure, you know, they're putting their walls up. It's not a closed wall. You're not closed off. They're just on guard. Take one more card. Whoa, that was not one more card. Okay. One more card, please, for Group 3's person's intentions towards them. This deck isn't listening. Goodness. Okay, one more. Fine. Fine. I'll take two. Goodness. This deck has a lot to say. This deck has a lot to say about your person, Group 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, 3 cards. Okay, so we've got the change, we've got the defensiveness, we have the World here. And look, she looks so lovely, and like, look at my beautiful wreath that I've put up here. So the World is completion, and it's paired with the Six of Cups. So this is happy moments, innocent moments. It's also the past. So maybe they want to offer you something nice, like they want to give you a little gift or a flower, and they want these shocking trial type moments to end, because the World is completion is also a form of ending. It's a cycle being over. They want that cycle to end so they don't have to feel like they are constantly on their guard. They can have these nice moments. And lastly, we have the Sun. They want to be happy. They want to bask in some warmth, have some glow turned upon them. Your glow, maybe. Maybe less of this Emperor, more of the Empress energy, the loving, nurturing openness, rather than the commanding authority figure, so that they can have this Sun. They can have the warmth, the glow, the joy. They can be present. They can bask in your radiance. As far as what they're going to do, I don't think they're going to do a whole lot of anything. It looks like they're going to wait for you to make the next move, Group 3. So, in light of that, let's see if there's any advice for you. Any advice for Group 3? Advice for Group 3. Advice for Group 3. This deck keeps spitting out all the cards. Advice for group 3. Okay. Got 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is usually indifference, boredom. But I'm thinking that with this deck, with the look that's on this particular person's face, it's more like discernment and waiting for the right opportunity, because you already have all these cups down here and you have another one that's being offered to you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's the opportune moment to take it. You might be waiting for a better time. I also have the Hierophant. So perhaps there is a lesson that you need to learn here, group 3. Maybe you need to go a little bit deeper inside yourself if you are this person, and look to the spiritual side, a spiritual guide, a spiritual teacher, somebody that can give you some wisdom on how to know yourself better, on developing your values. And that might be perhaps why it's telling you that you need to wait. Perhaps this is a really amazing person and you're just not quite ready for them yet, because you need to work on yourself a little bit more. You know, get to that next level before the two of you can have a sun moment, or a sun time, or a sun period, a sun season. Yes. All right, group 3, this was your reading. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and give me a comment down below if this resonated for you, or if it didn't. I always like to hear your stories. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 4, and welcome to your reading. For those of you who chose the blue tiger's eye, tonight we are going to take a look at the situation between you and your person. And to do that, we are going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot. I have edged it in this lovely rosy shade, which you can't really see because the lights in my room are kind of red. Sorry about that, but I love it. It's beautiful. It makes me happy. Unfortunately, it is kind of rubbing off on my fingers. Anyway, you're going to get a little read on the situation between you and your person. Now, group 4, I would like for you to clear your mind and release any expectations that you have for the outcome of this read. This is a general reading, so some of it may apply to you, all of it may apply to you, 20% of it may apply to you. It's kind of up in the air. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And go into this with an open mind. And I hope that there is something useful that you are able to take away. It does apply. Okay, so what is the situation between group 4 and their person? Oh my goodness, okay. That just jumped right out. So we have the Lovers. So you're either in a love relationship, you want to be in a love relationship, or there is some kind of decision on whether or not to be in a relationship. Let's get more information. Please clarify the Lovers. Please clarify the Lovers. Got the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's sad, somebody's seeking comfort here. We've got this guy, he's wounded, he's upset, he's going to this nun who is soothing his soul. Okay. So somebody is looking for some comfort in this situation. Let's get more information. Please clarify. The Lovers. Oh, we have the Queen of Cups. Keep setting them down when I mean to show them to you. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is an intuitive, caring person. This is your sparkling mom, your stereotypical wife material kind of woman. She's loving, she's kind, she understands, even if that's not what she would do. She's compassionate. Now, this could be you, this could be them. More information. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Got the slowest moving knight of the zodiac. He's methodical. He puts one foot in front of the other. He takes a long time to make decisions, but once he's set on something, that's the direction that he's going. That's his goal. Is an earth sign. Okay, and then over here we have the Four of Rods, which is a happy home, a celebration. It's also a boundary. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that we have two people here. You and your person. You and your person are faced with a choice on whether or not you actually want to be together. Do you want to get together? Do you want to be in a committed relationship? Do you want things to go farther than they currently are? How do you want this to progress? And leading up to this, we have these two people. We have the Queen of Cups, intuitive, loving, understanding, a little emotional. I see the Queen of Cups as the kind of person that, cries over animal videos and whatnot. And it's just a little bit emotionally overwhelmed, but loving, creative, supportive. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, who's he's a little bit colder, reserved, cautious, withholding. They may be a good match long term, but I see initially that there's probably some clash, and I see the Knight of Pentacles as being over here with this Five of Pentacles. So this Knight he's got some wounds, he's got some trauma that need to be healed, and he's looking for comfort, and he's seeking that through the Queen of Cups. This Nun and the Queen of Cups, they correlate. And the Queen of Cups is looking for happiness, stability, home life, which this actually seems like a pretty good match, because she wants stability. He wants comfort. So it kind of makes sense that you'd fall in love. Alright, so I'm going to take one more for the clarifier. So we've got this like, okay, so we have these two people who have what the other one wants. So what's the block? Why isn't anything happening here? Why are you having to look at a pick a card to figure this out? Okay, what's going on? What's the actual situation? So we understand the people. What is the situation? What is the block? What is the block between group 4 and their person? Because there's got to be something if you're here asking me. King of Swords. Okay, so there has been either a disagreement between the two of you, some harsh words, probably from this Knight of Pentacles over here, if it's a disagreement, an argument between the two of you, or it's another person. It's a person who this Queen of Cups is attached to. A logical, rational, outspoken person that this Queen of Cups is attached to. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that it's a partner, a lover, anything like that. It could be a dad, it could be a friend, it could be a boss. It's this King of Swords is someone who is whispering in the Queen of Cups' ear that this Knight of Pentacles is no good. Now, group 4, you could be the Queen of Cups, or you could be the Knight of Pentacles. I'll leave that for you to decide. Whichever one feels right for you. But this King of Swords is saying all of his words in the Queen of Cups' ear, and that is keeping her from moving towards the Knight of Pentacles and is creating this choice. Do we go further? Do we not? Okay, so group 4. Now we're going to take a look at your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. And we're going to be using the Game of Thrones deck. I do have to warn you, this is my most brutally honest deck in my entire collection. I absolutely love it. I love being told the harsh truth. Even if it hurts my feelers, I personally would rather know. Excuse me. And this deck is often pretty mean to me. But it's nice to my friends, so hopefully it won't be, it'll be honest, but it won't be mean to you. We'll find out. We'll try. I'll try group 4. I kind of feel like you're the Queen of Cups. I mean, you might be the Knight of Pentacles, but I kind of feel like you're the Queen of Cups, and you've got someone that's telling you that this guy, this gal, this Knight of Pentacles ain't no good for you. Okay, what? Oh, goodness. All right. What is your person's thoughts? Queen of Cups. See? You are the Queen of Cups. And they're thinking about how Queen of Cupsy you are. About how soft and virtuous and understanding and caring and sweet you are. Okay, group 4. What are their feelings towards you? What are their feelings towards you? Would you look at that? 5 of Coins. They're feeling a little left out in the cold, a little abandoned on the street, like you're not paying them any attention. They're sitting out here, they've got their bowl, asking for alms. Please give me affection, please give me love. And you're just walking right by, ignoring them. Let's get some clarity on the 5 of Coins. Goodness, this just wants to talk. Oh, 7 of Swords. So they might be feeling like they're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. Like maybe they're misleading you or misdirecting you. Like something. You're doing something, or someone is doing something that they're not supposed to. Maybe they're suspicious of this King of Swords. In this deck, okay, we've got Sam here, and Sam has snuck into the throne room, and he's taken this sword, and it's Sam, if you know Game of Thrones. He is not a fighter. He always has to have somebody else save his bacon. But he's sneaking into this sword room, and he's playing with this sword, and he knows that it's not a good idea. But he's doing it because he knows somebody else is going to do something worse. So he's going to do what he can to improve the situation. So your person may be feeling left out, and he's feeling like something's wrong. And I am feeling like it has to do with this King of Swords. He thinks that something's up with this guy. Even if you two have a totally platonic relationship, or it's a familial relationship, he thinks that this guy is getting in the way. Alright, intentions. So what does he intend to do, right? What is he going to do about this situation? Because he doesn't seem to be happy about it. He's gonna put his I'm saying him, this could be a woman too, they're gonna offer you something, something sweet, something heartfelt, because it is the Page of Cups. It's not going to be sophisticated. It's not going to be grand. It's going to be a little gesture. Like, hey, please like me. I like you. I hope you like me too. Can I make you laugh by making this fish jump out of this cup and do a flip? Can I do a little magic trick for you? Catch your interest again? Group 4, please clarify their intentions. Okay, yeah, so they definitely want to communicate with you. We have the Ace of Swords here. Swords is about thoughts and communications and knowing exactly what you want to say. So they want to talk to you, and they probably want to talk about this person to clear up this situation, because clearly you guys seem like you're in reality a pretty good match. The whole thing just may be an understanding, because we have this person here that's just kind of putting a block between you two. But it looks like this Knight of Pentacles wants to have a clear, open, honest, direct communication with you, but it's going to be preceded by a cute little gesture, something to win your affection and ensure that you are still interested. Okay. I just want one more, because I'm curious. The Emperor. He's gonna come in like a boss. He's gonna come in with this Emperor energy and say, nope, step up. Say, nope, I'm here. I'm your man. Who is this guy? Let's work this out. Please love me. Let's get to this. Let's make the decision. Let's make it together. So, hopefully it goes well. At least if that's what you want. If it's not what you want, then, well, you know what to expect, and prepare your speech on how to let this guy down. But if it's what you want, well, there you go. You're gonna get your slow moving knight after all. Okay, group 4, this was your read. Thank you for watching and listening. Please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment down below if this resonated for you. And if it didn't, also leave me a comment. I like to hear the stories. I like to know what's going on. Give me all the dirt. Give me all the tea. Alright. Thanks again, group 4. And I'll see you next time. Bye!